Hello Stringlings! I wanted to take a little while to show you some of the exercises that we've been doing in class so that you can continue to practice them at home under some supervision. So we've been working on developing a good bow hold, and I've sent your parents a YouTube video put together by one of my friends, Mr. Divig, about bow holds. So I'm going to start with my cello bow hold, and I'm going to show you the most difficult one of our exercises, and that's the spider crawl. So once you've shaped a good bow bunny, you can put your instrument hand, your left hand, beneath the screw of your instrument with the bow facing the sky. You're now going to crawl with the help of gravity all the way to the tip. I'm going to keep my hand below the bow just in case it slips. I'll be able to catch it. Once I get to the tip, I'll double check a good bow hold. Pretty good. And then crawl back. This is the tough direction. Doing this spider crawl exercise helps increase dexterity and flexibility in our bow hand. Ooh, this is tough. And it will help a lot when we get into some more advanced bow strokes later on this year and also in middle school. Almost there, almost done. After that exercise, you might need to shake out your hand. That's a pretty tough one. Another one that you can practice at home, once again, shape a beautiful bow hold. We can launch our bow bunnies into space. I'm using a cello bow hold, as you can see, or a bass bow hold. So my fingers are over the top of the stick. For this exercise, I'm going to become a violin or viola player. Okay? Again, shaping my beautiful bow hold. Launch our bow bunny into space. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can circle around in orbit, making sure that you keep a good bow hold while you're doing this. Go visit whatever planet you want. Good. You can even turn the tip this way if you want. Watch out for some ceilings. I've got low ceilings here, so I'm going to not lift it up very high. And then land your bow bunny back on the landing pad. Again, all of that flexibility is really, really good for your wrist. Okay? This next one is my favorite one this time of year. Think about your favorite soup or baked good cookie batter, cake batter, or you can even think of like apple cider or hot cocoa. And we're going to go ahead and do that same orbiting gesture, but we're going to stir the pot in front of us. This uses your elbow and your forearm and also your wrist, so lots of stirring. For an extra added challenge, see if you can keep the point of your bow pointing up at the sky instead of spinning in circles. You really have to have a flexible wrist for this. All right? And I always like to put it resting back in my hand. You can shake your bow hand out. That's a pretty tough one. One more that we've done in class is we call this wave to grandma, but it actually also includes wave to weird Uncle Bob and also your buddies in the lunchroom. So with our bow hand shaped beautifully, I'm going to be a violin viola player for this one as well. Set it so your bow hair is facing the floor and use your instrument hand to hold on to the tip. The first exercise is wave to grandma, a delicate wave at the wrist. As you can see, I'm only moving my wrist of my froggy bow hand. Like I'm nodding yes. Next, we can do wave to Uncle Bob, which is sort of friendly, but maybe you don't have a conversation with him. And this is from the elbow. So I'm moving my elbow and a little bit less of my wrist. This is a really good exercise for cello and bass players. And the last one is imagine you've seen your friend across the lunchroom and you get really excited. Hold the tip of your bow very loosely for this one, and you're going to wave from the shoulder. Again, I'm moving as much as I can, only my bow arm, and not very much my instrument arm. It's only there to make sure that my bow doesn't hit the ground. Okay? And you can reverse it and go back to your elbow wave, and then wave to grandma. After all of these, it's not a bad idea to shake your bow hand out. You will probably feel some exhaustion in your forearm here and even in your wrist. These are muscles you don't use very often. So there's a couple exercises you can do at home, away from your instrument. Make sure you're doing it over a carpeted place. Make sure you're doing it in a safe environment. Maybe do it with a little bit of parent supervision for now. Okay? Good luck and work on those beautiful bow holds.